quite a while since I've done this. This is Clipstone Old Quarter, and in particular the grass strip. Grass strip comprises of 4 sections named by Dillis and myself when we used to do so much glowworm recording here. It was untrue, but we did it both during the day and especially at night. 4 sections are A, B, C and D, which I'm now stood in section A. And the reason that I'm here and it's still daylight is the fact that I'm after glowworm larvae, which hopefully may be wandering the path. On the downside, since this grass strip scrubbed over a few years ago, glowworm numbers dropped completely, massively, and as such, finding a glowworm larva on this track is difficult now at best. But we'll give it a go. Any that we do find, I will measure with my trusty ruler. Annette's having a day off. Well, nothing in section A, and I'm part of the way down along section B at the moment. It's very quiet here. I thought that chiffchaffs would be singing their heads off, but they aren't. Very little in the way of bird calls, but a few trees are starting to green up now. There's a nice silver birch down in the hollow there, which is coming into leaf. It's all change from now on. And the change in glowworm numbers has been dramatic. Say in the sort of 2011, 2012 era, we were getting really good counts of female glowworms, anything from 400 to 800 females during the course of a glowing season, and that glowing season usually took place between late May and, in one instance, very early August, with one particular late female hanging on to an extraordinarily late date. But numbers have declined, and that's purely because of the lack of management. No one was willing to take control of this area. It used to be cut, as it is now, once a year, and that was either late in the year or more often in March, and they were the correct times in which to do it. So thankfully it is still being maintained at annual cut. But anyway, I'm going to continue the walk down, see whether we can turn anything up. It is of course late evening here at Clipstone Old Quarter, and you're now looking down section C, going up the hill. Sections B and A is beyond that. Nothing on the paths, and the signs are there to say that we're not going to get anything. The only invertebrate I've seen is one single pill millipede, Glomerus marginata. Usually if you're going to get a successful survey, you need more invertebrates, any of the lycosid spiders that run across the path, and more than just the one Glomerus marginata. But it's a pleasant evening. You're twittering songs of robins, and the sound of the road is more distant, more muffled by the trees. That's what I enjoy particularly about this site. Well, behind me is section D, and I'm walking up to the top of that where the centre tree is. I'm not walking on the grass. Never did walk on the grass when surveying for larvae. There's no point, because you're never going to find them in grass. On the path, yes, very easy to spot. The main reason why I don't walk up the grass, especially now, are ticks. This place is rife with ticks. Anywhere in Nottinghamshire, especially the Sherwood Forest area, is rife with ticks. And if you go off the paths, you're asking to be ticked. And in fact, in the last few days, I've had 4 on me at various parts of the body. Luckily, all within easy reach, so I could remove them easily enough. I had 15 on me last year, and that's a total I don't want to repeat or beat. And here is a Pulmillipede, Glomerus marginata. These can be very common on the damper areas of the path, and wherever possible and whenever possible, I do like to relocate them off the path into the vegetation. They're great little things, are these. Well, it's a shame and something of a pity that I've not found any glowworm larvae on the paths through the 4 sections on the way up. I will have 10 minutes knocking around here before going back down through the 4 survey sections, and if I find a larva, which I doubt very much, the conditions just don't seem right. There's virtually no invertebrates on the path, and it is a little bit cool, I suppose, but there are other nights, and it is still early in the season for looking for glowworm larvae, that we will try again, and hopefully next time be more successful. But if I'm successful on the way back down, then this won't be the last shot that you see. But until the next time to have a wander around the centre tree.